Good evening, mortals. Today I will be reading more mini fanfiction for you. As always with the mini fanfiction, there is a bit of an overabundance of Harry Potter, but I'm sure we'll somehow survive. So let us begin with Harry Potter. Oh yes, of course, you do know that the procedures call for Mr. Snape to be pregnant with your child before you can leave with him, explained Mr. Single, looking away from any adverse reaction from Harry. Harry was under the impression that things would be overlooked, if he so wished for it, but Harry was not going to use his status in the wizarding world to make things easier for Snape. I don't think Snape would enjoy being pregnant. I wouldn't. And here we have a combination of Lord of the Rings, Twilight, and something called Homestuck. Stay with me on this. How can we beat Ganondorf and the demon? Bella scrimmered. She picked up her shoe and threw it at Cat, the troll, because she was angry. We have no other choice, Catcar said sexily. We mystic finned this kid startens before Gandorf deals. If as we don't, Gandoof will destroy the entire world. I argue, Tarpezy said. Once we have them, Gandalf won't stand a chance. Go then, Edward spoke softly and sensually. Once he is sopped, Bella and I can live happily forever. Beat Bella was conduced. Kit Kat was way cuter than Edwin. Maybe she didn't want to love Edward forever. Carcap and Tarazi then left to go Finnem ved Zotnes, and Bella cripped because she missed him. What's wrong? Edward asked. Well, a spell check somewhere just committed suicide. The Phantom of the Opera. Zomg, Billy, she cried out, still woozy, firm whatever the phantom slipped her. But she still managed to sit up quickly and wrapped her arms around Billy. Billy blushed and smelt her hair, wishing his hair was as magnificent as hers. Christine let go of her embrace on Billy. Billy pulls, have to help me. This masked creepy dude, he abducts Sleek a little all the timers. He taught me to sing with a great voice, sure, but I'm tired of this crap. I'm constantly kidnapped to pleasure him with my voice, she cried out to me. Help me BFF.
That guy's a jerk.
That's probably roughly the English equivalent of how French people talk. Another Harry Potter. Excuse me, Voldemort said politely, peeling himself away from my grasp, and he turned aside and puked very genteelly all over the grass. Sherlock. Was this why girlfriends weren't his area? Why he was married to his work? Because he kept a mistress on the side that he could purchase from the bakery whenever the mood struck him? How did one develop an erotic attraction for baked goods in the first place? Question that plagues us all. More Harry Potter. So, Harry ended, I just need to know how to fall in love when I don't want to, and completely hate the person I want him dead. Hermione raised an eyebrow. You do know that's usually not the place to start from.
Well, that seems rather obvious.
I personally wouldn't start from there, but that's just me. Transformers and the Lord of the Rings. Well, this is going to be horrid. They tug of war over Gandalf, screaming, he's mine, no, mine, no, mine, mine, no, mine. Suddenly, out of nowhere, truckful loads of asparagus came flying at Megatron and Optimus. They dropped Gandalf, as they were covered with green stuff, and are trying to get it out of their optics.
What the
Why are they fighting over Gandalf? Another Sherlock. Once upon a time, there was a poor orphan boy named Cinderlock. He lived with his wicked stepmother Jim and his two evil stepsisters Anderson and Sebastian. They were so cruel that they made Cinderlock do housework all day. At night, they made him sleep in the fireplace. Cinderlock dreamed of a better life, a life where he could rent a modest-sized apartment in London with a sexually ambiguous roommate and solve mysteries. Alas, it was not to be. Well, that wasn't weird at all. Harry Potter. You still look lovely, Severus said truthfully. Now, what can I do for you? Actually, I wanted to talk to you about pregnancy, Hermione offered. What is it with these fanfiction putting pregnancy and Severus together? Last and most certainly least, X-Men, First Class. Charles was watching a documentary about the mating habits of salmon and possibly crying. The camera was slowly zooming in on one determined fish who was trying but failing to leap over a dam. The salmon leapt and fell, leapt and fell. Charles ate a fistful of cashews and sobbed loudly. "I swear to you," he murmured, "I will come there and construct a salmon elevator for you with my bare hands. You don't deserve to suffer like this just because of cruel obstacles placed in your way at arbitrary points." Well then. Keep in mind, everything I've read is taken completely out of context, so things that seemed innocent might not have been innocent, and things that seemed very not innocent could well have been completely innocent-ish. I don't want to know. I don't investigate further into these. I just read them. Now, for my next episode, will probably be either continuation of Wheatley Who or My Immortal. There's a few other possibilities in the works. So keep watching, and we'll see what happens next. Hopefully, those of you watching these are learning what not to do if you decide to write bad fanfiction, because, funny as it may be, it's still painful. A lot of other people don't appreciate it either. Look at this nameless elf archer. Look how angry he is. He has every right to be after hearing that. But then maybe he's angry because he doesn't have a name. I shall name you Legolam, because I am hungry for a leg of lamb right now. I'm going to go make one.